Greetings everyone, myself Rasni Pandey. I'm the team leader of Square-based Consultancy, and today we will be presenting our case study 2. I'll be initiating and then my team member Pratima and Chika will follow up. Unfortunately, one of our friend Anjita is not feeling very well and she can't join us in today's presentation. Hopefully she feels better soon and she can join us in case study 3. Moving on to today's case study. Its title is Startup Amsterdam, and if you have a look at the content, these are the contents, basically 9 of them, and in a couple of minutes we are going to talk more in detail about these contents. Moving on to the first one, which is company's profile. Startup Amsterdam could be a public or private activity, and it makes different new business by displaying and moving forward the benefits and qualities. The 5 most important things to conduct a startup, any business, is basically ability, client, substance, capital, and of course a startup mindset. Altogether, Startup Amsterdam figure out Amsterdam's potential to be a Europe's driving startup center. Moving forward, which is pestle analysis of Startup Amsterdam. Here in this chart we can see the investment basically and the number of deals. Basically, here are the years 2000, since from 2018 to 21, the investment has been constantly going up, somewhere from 3 billion to almost 6 billion. So basically it cover ups the areas like political, economical, social, technological, legal and environmental. And if we talk briefly about it, the EU provides Startup Amsterdam with a foreseeable future and connectivity, and the source is Jiang ETL 2022. The purchasing capacity of the people is high here. The society is more liberal and open to more challenges and opportunity. Social media has been in high use in Europe, benefiting Startup Amsterdam, of course. The nation has progressive outlook on various legal issues, helping the growth of the concerned company, and also the nation is aiming to work on its renewable energy use, benefiting the overall nation. Moving forward to the 5 forces of market analysis, which is competition in the industry, potential of new entrants in the industry, power of supplies, power of customer, and threat of substitute products. So basically, competition in the industry is probably high. With the rise of the technology in the globalized world, the technological industry is also on its rise. And potential, if you talk about the potential, it's medium, as Netherlands is a small nation with an aging society, new entrants, almighty fish issues, which is kind of obvious thing. And if we talk about power of supplies, it is medium, as Netherlands is small nation, supplies can be short in numbers, of course. Moving forward to power of customers, which is of course high, as the modern century demands technological advancement, customer demands are really high, and the threats of substitute product is also high, because wherever we have opportunity, threat follows. So it's high, but companies producing similar facilities and opportunities are also high, and the source is Jiang et al. 2022. Moving on from this, now I'll let my team member Pratima continue from here, and after that she will pass it to my another team member. Thank you so much for watching.
Hello, myself Pratima Makwana. I am a team member of this Square-based Consultancy, and I am continuing the Rajni where Rajni left. So here the point is SWOT analysis of Startup Amsterdam. Here we have a 4 SWOT analysis, which is strength, weakness, opportunities, and strength. Where the strength includes the Amsterdam are the infrastructure facility, and another thing is the nation in which this company resides has a solidarity of the EU, which strengthens its position. And the second is weakness, where the weakness has dying society with an aging population. This is a weakness to the company for finding new labors. And third one is the for opportunities, where nation has a great opportunities to attract consumers and its popular tourist spot. And third one is the fourth is threats, where however the exit of the UK can affect the tech hubs of Amsterdam as economic conditions have been affected. Now the waste management is not followed with efficiency here. With the exit of the UK from the EU, Amsterdam might rose to its full glory, as London is now not in the scene. According to Jiang et al. 2022, climate changes, especially its issue with floods, creates a major area of threat in Amsterdam. Now moving to the next slide, it's a strategic capability of the firm, where it includes from the Amsterdam.com 2022, where we have 5 capabilities for the film. First is the capability of this film can be seen in the collaborative nature of it. Second, it provides entrepreneurial success to the aspirants. Third is the initiative might sustain, it fosters the trace of the innovation and certainty. Fourth one, it's diversity and talent mobilization with the aims. And the fifth, markets are given importance and it benefits the initiative by the source of the GENCO and the GENCO by 2019. Now, from next slide is the VR and analysis, which includes VR is a valuable, rare, inimitable, and non-sustainability. It includes the 4 parts like diversity in the employees, recruiting women and foreigners can be considered as a valuable part. Rare is the engaging aspirants in the initiative by D. Langa 2018. This benefits the initiative even more. Now, inimitable is to make the initiative more accessible to the crowd, to increase the potentiality of the place so as to attract more talents. And the fourth one is the non-sustainability. It includes similar programs with the better facility in other nations. This source derived from the Van Opstal and the Bombs from 2022. Now moving to the next point, my friend, my team member Chika will continuing with this. Now thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Chika Omokachi and I'm a team member of the Square Biz Consultancy, and I'm going to continue from where Pratima stopped. I'm taking the life cycle of successful startup. Various characteristics are required to present within the organization that will help make a successful startup, such as improvement of the youths who will be able to move towards the path that they desire in the technology or the organization. Participation in the latest technology will help bring the required development to start up a successful organization. And a successful startup is defined as establishing an ideal connection for the organization's founders that will help them proliferate. So these are the early stage and these are the later stage. The early stage includes seed and development, and then we have the startup, growth and establishment, expansion, maturity, and exit. So we move over to the competitors of startup in Amsterdam, and we have 3 various steps, which are the Sodox, Test Gorilla, next slide please, both, and it uses and develops the right skills that are required for the business. It helps in understanding the customer's intention regarding the journey maps and the cases. Reason for sustainability strategy. Sustainability in the business is that it helps create a long-term value that allows to take into construction the ways of the organization and the ways which the organization will be operating in social and economic environments. It also helps in building situations that help in developing strategies that will be able to foster the company's longevity. The next slide, we move over to the recommendation. The recommendation, financial support from the best place will help heavily on the local investors and governments. The capital flowing into the ecosystem will come from the domestic source and rest of Europe. That is one issue that we have been able to resolve by providing a proper financial support. It is recommended that there must be a collaborative mentality that must be developed among the external and internal stakeholders. Working closely with the government will also increase in this network that will expand the business. In Amsterdam markets, it is also recommended that we work according to the international standard that will help in expanding the market in the global arena. So I'll move over to Raj to continue from the reference, and that will be all. Thank you. You go.
Hello everyone, getting back here. So these are the references that are available on our PPT presentation. This is where how we end our case 2, which is Startup Amsterdam. So also at the end of our presentation, I'd like to apologize on behalf of my friend who is not feeling well. Hopefully we all will be together in our next case study. So now my team members, Chika and Pratima.
Okay, we are open to welcoming your feedback,
And see you soon in for next case 3.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Bye.